Hey guys! So today's video is long overdue. Today's video is going to be using the products that I mentioned in my very first video at the end of September from the Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. I thought that I filmed this video and I don't know where it went. So that's what today's video is going to be. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get started. So jumping right in, I'm going to take my ColourPop Truly Madly Deeply palette. I have already used all of these products for the most part, and I have my thoughts and my feelings about them. I'm basically filming this video to just kind of give you guys my input and show you guys these products in action. So I'm just taking this Matter of Fact shade right here, this nice cream color, and setting my eyeshadow primer, because obviously I've primed my eyelids and done my eyebrows off camera just to try and save, I don't know, what, 2 minutes of me talking too much. So now I'm going to take a Real Techniques fluffy brush and I'm going to pick up this shade over here in Golden Gate Bridge and Cutouts right here. So I'm just going to take these two outside shades and pop those into my crease. If you guys see me squinting at all, it's because my eyes are incredibly tired today, and while I normally wear glasses through the day, like throughout the day, whenever I'm filming, I tend to wear contacts just so then I don't have to worry about anything. But today I am not wearing glasses or contacts, obviously. And so that's just what we're working with. I really do like this palette. Like, this palette is amazing quality. I love ColourPop. Obviously, it's one of my favorite affordable, like, non-drugstore brands. But the only thing wrong with this palette, personally, in my eyes, is the fact that it doesn't have a super deep shade to pop on the outer corner or to, like, define the crease at all. You know, like, I kind of like smoky eyes, and it just doesn't have it in this palette. But if you can't tell, I've already dug my finger into this glitter shade right here. It is incredible, like unbelievable. I used it, I think, for Halloween, but it was incredible. But anyway, oh, and by the way, these glitter shades apply best with the finger. So you just rub your finger in there, and I think I'm going to go ahead and take these two shades right here in Blossom and Sweet Dreams. And I personally recommend spraying your brush. I would do this whether it was a high-end or a drugstore palette. That's just how I am. I just feel that they apply better. I'm just using my Mario Badescu. This is a facial spray, but I use it for just about everything, especially this super small one. I like to travel with it. But sometimes spritzing the brush doesn't really do too much, but most of the time it makes the shade look a little bit more metallic. It, makes it a little bit more vibrant and more pigmented. I want to apologize for not uploading yesterday. I was having some issues. So I don't have like a regular recording camera. I use my laptop to record videos like I'm doing right now, and then I also use my phone and just upload the videos onto my computer. But the video that I filmed yesterday was giving me some issues trying to upload it onto my computer, so I'm having to try and redo it today. Fun times. Anyway, so I'm going to take this shade right here in Too Much. I said it with a little emphasis because it's 2, like the number 2. But anyway, it has, I don't know if you can tell, but it has some shimmer in it. And I'm going to try and just take that and tap off the excess, and hopefully it doesn't transfer too much. By all means, this is just my personal preference as far as this eyeshadow palette. Like, I personally just need a deeper matte shade to buff on the outer corner, just like I'm doing right now. But this shade seems to be doing okay. I just don't like glitter in my dark shadows. I'm a sucker for cute packaging. I'm pretty easy to sell to. But that's just me. I actually like this look way better than when I originally. So when I originally used this palette, I wasn't really feeling it too much because I used probably a few different shades, but I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't as experienced as I am right now. Maybe I'm a professional now all of a sudden. Have you guys gotten all your Christmas shopping done? We are doing some super last minute shopping. And we have a couple of gifts that we like purchased on Amazon that are coming in incredibly late. Like, one will be here the day before Christmas Eve. It will be here on Monday. I don't know how some people do it. I am going to go ahead and clean up the outer edges and apply some mascara off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I decided to do my primer, foundation, and concealer off camera as well, because I didn't purchase any new foundations during that Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. So I just decided to skip that part. If you're curious at all, I will leave all of the details in the description box below. So for powder, I am going to go in with my Becca Cosmetics Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. This powder, you guys, is legitimately like the coolest thing ever. Like, you could probably put on 1,000 layers of this and it would never look cakey because it's just like literally putting water on your face. But I really like this powder. I did get this specific one in a BoxyCharm, and because I used it and was like, oh my god, like this is incredible, I just decided to pick it up during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty as well. So just to set underneath my eyes, I normally don't use a brush at all. I would normally use a sponge. But with this specific powder, I use a brush. And I'm just using this 718 brush from Japanesque. I purchased this one at TJ Maxx. They actually have a lot of decent brushes for a super affordable price. So I would definitely check out TJ Maxx if you are in the search for some decent brushes. And then I'm going to go in with this powder brush from Real Techniques and set the rest of my face. I'm going to go ahead and bronze the skin, and I'm just going to use my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I purchased another backup of this, that's why I'm using the same one, and I'm using a multitasking brush from Real Techniques, and I'm taking that with a fairly light hand just to bronze the skin, and then I'll go in and be a little bit more precise to contour. Now I'm going to take this angled brush and still using the same bronzer powder, and I'm just going to be a little bit more precise. I can see I'm squinting so bad. I'm so sorry, you guys. My eyes were just so tired today. I just couldn't handle it. they weren't going to be able to handle contacts today. When my eyes are really tired, they get super dry so quickly. So I just knew that if I tried to put contacts in, my eyes were going to look incredibly red. For blush, I am going to be taking my Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Risque. I just think these blushes are seriously like holy grail status. Um, they're incredible and they stay on your face for the longevity of the day. They're they're just so they're just so good. And lastly, for highlighter, I am going to be taking my Tarte Cosmetics Amazonian Clay Highlighter in the shade Exposed. It's the Exposed highlight. So they made a shade of Exposed in a highlight and a blush. So, and I'm just going to take my Equate highlighter brush and highlight the face. And to finish up the lower lash line, I'm going to go back into my Truly Madly Deeply palette and a small little pencil brush from Luxie and pick up that cutout shade right there and apply that to my lower lash line. I'm thinking that I want to do a video of with my boyfriend and actually have him do my makeup while we're filming a video together. Just to kind of introduce him to you guys because initially my intention was to introduce him slowly, but yeah, so I just have to get his input on that and see if that's something that he would want to do. Next, I'm taking this super tiny brush from Eco Tools and I took a little bit of Too Much and I'm just going to focus that on the outer third. How many times am I going to say on the outer third? Anyway, of my lower lash line. I never used to put eyeshadow on my lower lash line, and then I also started watching others, and they all do it. And so I was like, oh, like I was totally supposed to be doing this the entire time, I guess. I love playing with makeup. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Liner in the shade Whiskey. It's just a nice matte brown. I really don't like to wear too much eyeliner on my waterline. Most of the time it's because I'm wearing contacts and um, when it would get on my contact it would just irritate my eyes and so I just either opt out of wearing it or I wear a significantly light amount, like almost none. But yeah, I'm just going to apply a quick coat of bottom lash mascara and I'll be, by the way, so I'm just gonna tell you guys a little thing. So mascaras are one specific makeup product that I will try to use up all the way before I try to use any others. Um, so I've noticed that in my last couple videos, I've talked about the same two mascaras, which are the It Cosmetics Superhero and the Essence Lash Extension. And these are both amazing mascaras. And it's not that I don't have other mascaras to try out or to use or anything like that, but I like to use them because they expire in like 3 or 6 months after you open them. So it's like a waste if you have any more than maybe 2 or 3 open at a time. That's just my opinion. That's just my 2 cents. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, on to the lips. I am just going to line my lips with the Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner in the shade Bear to Comment. I love this lip liner. This was, I think, my first ever lip liner that I purchased, like this formula, and it is incredible. It's so creamy and so comfortable. It's crazy how Wet n Wild can be so affordable yet make such great quality products. Blows my mind. Anyway, lastly, I'm going to be taking my Flower Beauty lipstick in the shade Autumn Rose. And now, lastly, I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist in the coconut scent. I don't know if there's different scents for their dewy setting mists. I just know this one's the coconut one. Actually, this one is so good that I've already purchased a backup of it. I might actually have 2 of them. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, guys, that completes this long overdue video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.